Now move. Wow. Good afternoon, everybody. Damn. Hold up 1 second. Hope everybody's enjoying their Thursday. As for me, it's semi better, but I could say that I'm pretty much better than the past 3 days. Catching this common cold and all. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. I hope everybody's enjoying their Thursday. If you're not, the day will get better, or the week will get better. Better yet, the weekend is here, but yeah, like I said, man, I hope everybody's enjoying their day. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's enjoying their day. I know I'm enjoying my day. Although I'm underneath the weather and I've been resting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's see. Hey, what's going on, Jay? What's going on, man? What's going on, advisor? What's going on? Whew, man. But I will say this. I mean, my voice is coming back, but it's not 100%. But I took some Motrin earlier today, right before my shower. And as you can see, I'm in my hold on. I'm in my wudang attire and all. And yeah, man. So today we're gonna talk about a clear mind and a clear heart equals self-peace and self-tranquility. Now, for some people, it's a burden. It's less of a burden to find or to obtain a clear heart and a clear mind. And then for many, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, especially when we go through day-to-day dereliction and our own adversities. You know what I mean? And I also like to say it's not always the end of the road. You know what I mean? But you have people that don't really look at themselves as they are causing a burden for them to. Well, let me say, it's a burden when people don't know how to let go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like for example, abandonment issues. I see a lot of people on YouTube display their frustrations, their anguish due to abandonment, right? And I just gotta say, like I said, it's not the end of the road, man. Sometimes we gotta step back and look at ourselves as an individual. You know what I mean? especially like during these like times like these, where we're just now getting out of this pandemic, and you know what I mean, and a lot of people, what's the word, a lot of people during this pandemic were socially inept. You know what I mean? And now that we're getting out of this pandemic, now people don't want to, I don't know, like, it's a mix of like a whole lot of things. Yeah, sheltering, a whole lot of sheltering, absolutely. And it's like, I know for me, I go through my trials and tribulations, because like I go through my my day-to-day dereliction. You know what I mean? For some of y'all would look at me and say, well, you have no problems. But, it doesn't really eventually have to be with people. It can always start with you. You know what I mean? Because most of the times, man, like, we don't check ourselves when we develop these poisonous thoughts that could be very harmful to our inner peace and tranquility. Just as like you know what I mean, like things that happen to us, like childhood traumas. You know what I'm saying? And it's a day-to-day fight, and I'm just here to tell y'all, like I said, it's not the end of the road. If you really want to have this sense of peace and tranquility, it requires you to let go and move on with your life. You know what I mean? You can't keep holding on to that hurt, because you're also damaging yourself. The individual. You know what I mean? Nobody is to blame but you for ruining yourself as life goes on. You know what I mean? It's like, nobody's gonna give you a shoulder to lean on. You know what I mean? Honestly. Besides, your loved ones, but most of the times, they dealing with their day-to-day fight with their own demons or their adversities. One thing that I learned during my martial arts journey was to learn to let go. And when you let go, you're in like you're like in a better mental space. You know what I mean? With yourself. And it's great. It's absolutely great, to release some of that, childhood traumas that I was holding in. And I had it took me some time to like learn to move on, and you know what I mean, and to heal, because holding on to what they done, holding on to what somebody did to you, it's not gonna get you no sense of peace. You know what I mean? I could speak from experience. When you just, cursing the people out that did you wrong and shit, it's like it doesn't make you feel better. You know what I mean? It's a temporary relief, but like you still gotta work on like detoxing all of that hurt from out your system. Now, I'm not saying that it's easy, but at the same time, I'm also saying don't give up. You know what I mean? Because everybody talk about being a winner, but everybody acting like a sore loser. You know, I see this plenty of times. You know, plenty of times, and you know, I tell people this. Well, what are you going? How are you going to change if you still have that anger in your heart and on your mind? See, you're straining your heart and your mind from all these things that were inflicted to you. But you know, one thing, my good advisor, my most entrusted advisor, Dre told me, bad things do happen to good people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, bad karma comes to good people when they don't expect it. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because, you know, we could have done something when we were at teenagers, you know what I mean? Where we did some dumb shit, and then, you know, it starts to, well, not start, but like, you know, it's been activated. You know, now that bad karma comes back to you, like, I don't know, like maybe a year later, maybe a few years later. You know what I mean? Like, it comes at you unexpected, but how do you handle it after that bad karma has been inflicted to you? You know, sometimes, you know, some people don't want to accept, you know, what they did in the past led to that bad karma. And, you know, some, like myself, you know, note it, accept it, then move on. You know, it's no different when, you know, you like fellas talking to a chick, you know, that's very attractive, you know what I mean, but she's not having the same attraction as you are having to her. So it's like, you know, she threw your heart in the street. Gotta pick that up, sew it back together, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? Instead of this all this rhetoric of going in on females, you know, and it's sad. It's very sad that, you know, you have brothers that want to remain stuck in their own echo chamber, their own poison, right? Don't want to change, don't want to turn a new leaf, but want to remain stuck in their own ways. And it's like, well, how you going to obtain having a clear heart and a clear mind if you're still having this vitriol about women? Now, also, women too. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't really speak much about women, but from what I've seen, it's like the same thing that the men, that most of these men are in on YouTube are displaying. You know what I mean? All this vitriol, all this hate speech. So it's like, it's not a good look. It's really not a good look. I mean, I can definitely understand, you know, people want to express how, you know, how they feel, you know, and and it's not easy. It's really not easy to, you know, let go when something or someone like emotionally inflicted pain on you. And man, like and it's just like, what are we doing? How can you build if none of you have never took the chance or time out to clear all of that toxicity out of your heart and mind and spirit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't want to be mad forever. I actually want to be happy again. I actually want to get back to my, you know, jolly old self. You know, instead of being bitter, you know what I'm saying? Acting like a damn fool on YouTube or any other social media platform, like Clubhouse, for example. Oh man, don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. And it's disgraceful, you know. And this is a question. Now I know this was supposed to be a topic for my scheduled stream tomorrow, but are we here to build or are we here to destroy? You know, and that's a simple question. You know what I mean? Because how can we build if we still have this destructive behavior? You know what I mean? Like, okay, y'all have this destructive behavior. Well, when things get destroyed, you know what I mean? Are we trying to rebuild it to have a better foundation? Or is it just going to remain destroyed? And people are just trauma bonding and fence sitting. You know? Like, these are the questions that I ask myself, like, you know, on my alone time, like, am I here to build, or am I just like the rest of these dudes that are just, you know, talking about building, but really what I'm doing is destroying. You know what I mean? And sometimes, you know, we gotta destroy what we created to build ourselves up as a whole again. You know? And you know what I mean? I'm not saying that it happens overnight. It takes some time. You know? It takes some time. Definitely. Don't know how long, but takes a while. You know what I mean? Yeah. Most definitely. You know, and and it's just like, hear all this healing, but I don't see nobody like leading by example on how to heal, or teaching people on how to heal. You know what I mean? But everybody's healing factor is different from everybody's. I know my healing factor is very different because I practice martial arts and make music. That's like two of the things that I do to like release all that like bad energy. You know what I mean? Just cleanse all of that. You know what I mean? Like, and once we cleanse all that, shoot, it's like you also gotta protect that inner peace, by walking away, by walking away. And I know it's hard for people to walk away because they think that walking away means it's a sign of, I don't know, cowardice, weakness maybe. But I say stooping to anybody's level is a form of weakness. Like, I'm sure we've seen that plenty of times. Not just only on here, but also in real life. And man, let me tell you, it's like, what you gonna do? Some people know how to. I mean, I don't know. It's like, all I know is this: a clear mind and a clear heart, you know what I mean, will open doors. You know what I mean? Like, open doors to a sense of clarity. Yeah. But in order to obtain that, you gotta work on yourself. You gotta work on, to maintain that peace and learning to, let go. That's requires of having a peace of mind. Like, let's look at, like, take this gallon of alkaline water, right? Now, everything is contained, right? This is you, or this is me, for example, right? Have holding on. Like, let's just look at the water as grudges, right? The more you hold on to it, you're not gonna achieve nothing that you put your mind to. You know what I'm saying? So what do? Each day, I don't want to. Well, each day, you learn to pour some of that toxicity out of your system each day. Now, Now that's up to you if to keep that, to keep yourself empty from toxicity, or keep yourself full of toxicity, and till something inevitable happens to you. You know what I mean? But you also have the control on how you want to live out your story. Because everybody has a story. I mean, shoot. I would say, like, the universe, right now, as of now, you know what I mean, is already written, have already, like, damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Already written down, like, what our life is about. Either we're gonna remain taking the high road, or we're gonna remain taking the low road. The choice is yours. I mean, I always say this: no one's pointing a gun at your head except for you. I mean, you have the control to. You have that power, but like once you pull that trigger, like, you're no longer in control anymore. Because now it led off to some other shit, to a whole to a whole pagoda of other misfortunes, and you know what I mean. And it's like, life is too short, you know what I mean, to be. It's just too short. You know what I mean? We're on borrowed time. And it's like, how long do you want to keep being vindictive, being grudgeful, or better yet, always want to put the blame on somebody except for yourself? See, like I said, a clear heart and a clear mind equals inner peace, tranquility, but also the number one important thing is holding yourself accountable. See, we all talk about, we're grown because we got a house. We got our own house. We got our own, this, that, and the third. But, all these things, man, it's like, how can I put this? Like, I mean, of course, like, in modern society, like, you're supposed to be responsible, especially if you living in your own, got your own house, mortgage, paying the mortgage, the light bills, water bills, your car note. You know what I mean? That's all a part of being an adult. As well as maturing as an adult. But as I can see, and I don't see that. You got people that talk about high morals, but they don't apply it to themselves. on a daily basis because they're too busy too busy like promoting hate instead of love, you know. See, promoting hate is very easy, but promoting love, it's hard for many. It's challenging. You know what I mean? Because everybody wants to make money, but or put all these like, you know, worldly possessions over their sense of peace. It's like, are you really happy, or y'all just masking that you are happy, but deep down you're really not. You're really not. And I thought, like, years ago when I stepped into space, I thought, you know, this was you know, that's the manosphere space was a place of healing, you know, and you know what I mean, teaching young brothers to, you know, learn to let go of the hurt, you know what I mean, that's been inflicted upon them throughout their childhood years up to their like teen years and their young adult years, you know what I mean? And you see it to this very day that even people that are like older than me, they're not happy. Why is that? Because they're still holding on to that grudge that their parents failed them. And you know, this is what I dealt with, you know, myself, when I felt like my parents failed me. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Just because they fail you, that doesn't mean you have to continue walking this road of failure and being a sore loser. You know, you could definitely overcome, you know, the abandonment issues, but only you can sort that out. Because nobody ain't gonna sort it out for you. I mean, not the Most High, not your family, not your friends. You. Only you. You know what I mean? Only you can sort yourself out. You know, I would say, you know, go to therapy. You know, that's the best way of relieving all that stress from out your system. Real talk. So there was this breathing technique that I developed, right? You know, whenever I feel, you know, stress, and all I do is just close my eyes and take a deep breath. You know, just just anything that could help you, like, not get you, put you in that sunken place. You know what I mean? And like I said, in order to obtain a clear heart and a clear mind, each day, you gotta learn to pour out all of that negative shit out. You gotta learn how to pour all of that out. Now, it don't have to be overnight, take it by step. Even if you're not in a bad mood, it's good to, like, release some of that, while, you're in a normal state of mind. But, nowadays, what is a normal state of mind? When people want to, when being vindictive in this modern age is the new normal, instead of letting go. You know what I mean? Letting go, accepting, that it is what it is. Now, you don't have to hate them while moving on. You can still have love. You can still have love for these individuals, because you love them enough to even walk away from them. If that makes sense to anybody, because let me tell you something, man. Like, I don't care. Okay, I don't care. Like, you gotta learn to let go. You gotta learn to let go. Like, let go. Let go. What your mama did or what your daddy did to y'all, let go. You're an adult now. You have control of your own life. It's like, how you gonna move forward if you're still stuck in your own misery? And then now, here's another thing. You're spreading that misery to everybody else. You know what I mean? See, you can put out that, that peaceful, loving, and tranquil energy out to the world, or you could be just as destructive and don't want to heal like everybody else in this world. But all it takes is effort. You know what I mean? Because let's think about it. Some of you folks, don't believe that there is a mysterious force that created all this. Some of y'all just think that, some of us think that we were a cosmic mistake. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I can't really say that, because one, I don't really think so. I don't think we are a cosmic mistake. If that was the case, then shit. Yeah, I don't know. But I know this, We do try to strive to be better, be a better version of us, of ourselves, instead of trying to remain as the old version of ourselves. Because, you know what I mean? Nothing in life stays the same. Nothing in life stays the same. You know? Nothing in life stays the same. So, all I'm saying is, don't take it from me, but reflect on your mistakes. Either if it's major or minor, reflect on them. And do your due diligence to, you know what I mean, to work on you. You know, there was a passage that I was reading from, you know, when I do my like daily, you know, Mayhua comic readings, and I was reading this Mayhua, and shout out to Dre. You know, he always keeps me informed on you know, the new chapters on you know, whatever Maywas that you know what I mean, that me and him are reading. But there was this one particular you know, Maywa that I was reading, the Escort Warrior. Now, this protagonist, you know, it's really hard to explain it, but I'm gonna try to explain it, explain it as possible as I can. So, the main character asks, the supporting characters, how can he control his bloodlust? So you know what they told you know what one of what they told him, you know, in order to to have to keep everything under control is you have to relearn everything, you know, or better yet, staring at a wall. Now, I know people like staring at a wall. Yes, you know, if I remember correctly, Bodhidharma, who came to Shaolin Temple, he meditated in the cave behind the temple for almost like 10 years. Can you imagine that? 10 years. He has meditated in a cave facing the wall. Now, people are going to say, well, what does that do? Well, it's a reflection of yourself. You know, you're really just reflecting you. And of course, you know, martial arts also teach, you know, Buddhist martial arts teaches how to strengthen the mind and the body, and also obtain harmony, because it's easy to fight, but the hardest part is to learn how to control to have self-control, to have mental discipline. If that makes any sense to anybody out there in the chat, let me know. Because I don't want to feel like I'm, talking in circles. You know what I mean? Sometimes I could be I can go in deep you know what I mean, deep into my thoughts when I speak about subject matters like these, man. But it's just gotta learn how to just gotta learn how to let go, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, honestly, what message are you sending out to the young generation when we're gone? You know what I'm saying? Like, once we're gone, they're going to continue on this vicious cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta learn to let go. You gotta learn to let go, man. Gotta learn to let go. Because that's requires of having a clear mind and a clear heart. You know, when you learn as you're reflecting, you learn to like let it go. Let it all go. Because the more you hold on to it like a hot piece of coal, you're only hurting yourself. Not others. You as the individual. So, folks, that's all I gotta say. Now, excuse me, I think I'm gonna do some Qigong exercises. So, but, my voice is somewhat coming back. Not there fully, but it's getting there. And, I'm not feeling as sick as I was for the past couple of days. But, that doesn't mean that, it really doesn't really mean a damn thing. Because honestly, you still gotta I still gotta like exercise, drink more water, take, cold medicine still in order to be better. But, practicing Qigong, actually is like a booster, like an immune system booster, But, yeah. That's all I gotta say. And, y'all have a good day. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow afternoon. Peace.